A festival of friendship and labor. This plane is en route to Orenburg. On board are delegations representing the public of the socialist countries, distinguished guests, leaders of Soviet organizations, initiators of the Festival of Friendship and Labor of the peoples of the socialist countries, participating in the construction of the Orenburg, western border of the USSR pipeline. The gigantic pipeline, almost 3,000 kilometers long, will cross steppelands, mountains, forests, and rivers, linking the southern Urals with the Carpathians. The vast construction project is concrete embodiment of the comprehensive program of socialist economic integration. Gas is a valuable mineral, raw material, and a highly economical fuel. It heats urban dwellings, ignites blast furnaces, and is used as a base for the production of mineral fertilizer, synthetic fiber, and fabrics. The Soviet Union generously shares this natural wealth with the fraternal socialist countries. The gas complex and the gas pipeline are being built by the combined efforts of Bulgaria, Hungary, the German Democratic Republic, Poland, Romania, the USSR, and Czechoslovakia. No other international association of states has ever cooperated on such a high level. 15,000 building workers united into a single international collective are building the biggest pipeline in Europe. This is Orenburg. This traditional Russian welcoming ceremony is well known to Zola Dragoicheva, member of the Politburo of the Central Committee of the Bulgarian Communist Party, chairman of the All People's Committee of Bulgarian-Soviet Friendship. The inauguration of the festival. President of the Presidium of the Union of Soviet Societies for Friendship and Cultural Relations with Foreign Countries, Zinaida Kruglova, dwelt on the vast importance of the international construction project. A torch ignited by a subterranean flame became the symbol of the Friendship Festival. Soviet and Bulgarian workers began a relay of labor commitments in honor of the 60th anniversary of the Great October Socialist Revolution, a relay of fraternal solidarity. Grain is the wealth of Orenburg region. Now it has gas that feeds industry. Here lie the sources of that big river of gas. Bulgarian workers are building homes, schools, and kindergartens in the town. They are all a part of the gigantic project. A statue of Georgy Dimitrov, a great revolutionary and internationalist for whom the Soviet Union was a second home, has been opened during the festival in Orenburg at the first section of the project, where Soviet and Bulgarian workers work shoulder to shoulder. The festival moves along the routes of the pipeline. Hero city, Volgograd. The opening ceremony on the legendary Mamayev Kurgan, a hill where Soviet soldiers stood to the last defending their land. From the banks of the Volga, began the great liberation of the European peoples from the fascist yoke. Here, the Bulgarian workers brought the torch of friendship and passed it on to friends from Czechoslovakia, who continued the relay of reports of their labor achievements. You simply have to build well on this land, say Czechoslovak workers. On their section of the project, they are putting up 5 powerful compressor stations and pipelines. Their work is thorough and good to look at. The gas pipeline will cross 168 small and big rivers. One of them is the Volga. The giant pipes had to be laid carefully on the riverbed and thoroughly insulated. It was a difficult job, so that the successful outcome of the joint effort was all the more gratifying. Kharkov. The Friendship Festival continued in the sector of the Polish building workers. Secretary of the Old Union, Central Council of Trade Unions, Kazimieras Mackiewicz, welcomed the participants in the meeting, at which advanced production know-how is exchanged. Accepting the torch of the festival, the Polish workers continue the relay of reports of labor achievements of the Bulgarian and Czechoslovak workers conducted in honor of the 60th anniversary of the October Socialist Revolution. Polish workers have undertaken to lay all the pipes in their sector by November the 7th, almost a year ahead of schedule. Members of Shach Bruno's team established a world record in welding pipes in the Jubilee year. Comfortable settlements for the workers have been built along the entire length of the gas pipeline. And when friends get together, an electric welder becomes a barman. And lorry drivers and assembly workers become musicians. Today, Polish workers are celebrating. Their comrade, Adam Skorut, is getting married to a Russian girl, Tanya Garbuzova. Weddings are a feature of the international construction project. The workers call them integration of hearts. The meetings at the festival vividly demonstrated that work at the project brings people truly closer together, and that it is a splendid school of internationalism. Bulgarian worker Nikolai Milushov. We are very pleased with the festival. It unites us and strengthens friendship between our peoples, between all socialist countries. Cherkassy. Building workers from the German Democratic Republic joined the festival. They decided to build 60 installations by the 60th anniversary of the October Socialist Revolution, a splendid contribution to the common cause. The Union of Free German Youth sent its foremost members to the construction project in the USSR. A labor emulation embraced the entire international collective building the pipeline. Workers' teams competed for the right to be named shop work teams. It is a great honor to win the challenge banner of the Central Committee of the Komsomol and the Detachment of Soviet Cossacks. During the festival, Secretary of the Komsomol Central Committee, Vladimir Grigoriev, awarded the banner to the most deserving. The builders of the gas pipeline are the heirs of the revolutionary traditions of the October Revolution. The cornerstone of all the achievements of the socialist camp is firm communist conviction and unity of the Marxist-Leninist parties and peoples. The behests of the great Lenin are being translated into reality. Ivano-Frankovsk is a section of the Hungarian workers. The pipeline will cross mountains and turbulent mountain rivers. Team leader Janusz Fagyas said that working in difficult mountain conditions, his men extracted 1 million cubic meters of soil for the foundation of a compressor station. During the festival, he and his friends traveled along the route of the gas pipeline and saw the gigantic work in all the sections. This construction project, he said, was of great economic and political significance. But friendship between peoples is also of primary importance. At the concluding evening, he had the honor to take over the torch of friendship. Minister of Oil and Gas Industry Construction of the USSR, Boris Sherbina, conveyed to the builders of the gas pipeline warm greetings from Leonid Brezhnev, General Secretary of the CPSU Central Committee and Chairman of the Presidium of the USSR Supreme Soviet. The participants in the meeting unanimously endorsed the text of a letter of greetings to Leonid Brezhnev. The friendship relay passed along the entire length of the pipeline. Its result was the joint commitment of all the builders to complete the annual plan of assembly work by November 7th. Festivals offer a wonderful opportunity for getting acquainted with the vivid national art of different peoples. Festivals are also a time of business meetings. The festival program included a conference of the heads of ministries and departments of the fraternal socialist countries. It will not be long now before gas will be piped from the Soviet border to Poland, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, Czechoslovakia, and the German Democratic Republic. The project is entering the home stretch. But a great deal is still to be done. Festivals are a time of comradely meetings of workers. Richard Druzhansky from Poland, Todor Todorov from Bulgaria, Mikhail Vusov from the GDR, and Vlastimil Bureš from Czechoslovakia. The Soviet building worker Leonid Petrunin, Janos Fagyas from Hungary. At the close of the festival, they decided to weld the seam of friendship as a token of workers' unity. It is said that each electric welder has his own typical style and is able to distinguish his seam or joint after a period of many years. And this means that these, shall we say, autographs will remain forever. Leonid Petrunin. Together with our friends, we participated in the Friendship Festival, which began in Orenburg and ended in Ivano-Frankovsk. Here we became acquainted with each other and exchanged know-how, and our friendship has grown stronger.
Магистраль пролегла по степям Оренбурга, через горы Карпат, на Варшаву до синего Буга. Это дружбы и пример, эстафета труда и отваги, так поет.
This film was made by journalist Alexander Mendeleev, director Yuri Tatulashvili, cameraman Vladimir Mayev and Konstantin Durnov. Commissioned by the Union of Soviet Societies for Friendship and Cultural Relations with Foreign Countries. Central Documentary Film Studios.